There's a YouTube account that has over 1 million subscribers and is verified that is currently streaming pretending to be with Dream, Georgenotfound, Sapnap, and MrBeast. Nowhere in the live stream does it state that he's not actually playing with them. This is a verified account. This has over 1 million subscribers, and it is impersonating Dream, Georgenotfound, Sapnap, and MrBeast. That's what we'll be talking about today. Quickly, please consider subscribing. Subscribing is free, and you can always unsubscribe later if you don't like the content. And while you're down there, leave a like in the video. Enjoy. So this is the second time I've covered this topic before. I made a video, Dream is being impersonated, if you want to see my part 1 and my initial reaction to this. But the reason I'm making a follow-up video is for 2 reasons. The first reason being that this channel has not changed. It is still doing the poor and bad practices that it is doing right now. As I speak, recording this video, it is live streaming. Last to leave the circle wins $50,000 featuring Dream, Georgenotfound, Sapnap, and MrBeast. Spoiler alert. Dream, Georgenotfound, Sapnap, and MrBeast are not actually in this video. The avatars are fake, and nowhere in the description does it say that it's not actually them. The second reason I'm doing this is because I have a bit more of a more substantial pull. I have quite a few more subscribers than I had before, and because I want more people to hear about this, because potentially we'll be able to fix this. So the channel name is Shaz. In my last video, I didn't say who, but everyone in the comment section said who it was. Obviously, don't send hate to this creator. If anything, I would say send messages. Reiterate the critiques I make in this video. He actually watched my last video, so obviously I didn't get something through to him in that one. So I'm going to try and say my points again, but maybe make them a bit clearer. And if you guys want to go ahead and reiterate the points to him too in a respectful manner, please be respectful always. Because if you just shout at someone or you just curse them out, the odds of them actually listening to your points are very, very low. If someone does something bad, going at them and very calmly and explaining your points very calmly, clearly, and you sound like, a friendly, sane person, they are like 300% more likely to actually be responsive to what you say. So I do encourage you to pass along this advice, but do it in a respectful way. And with that being said, let's get into the video. Shaz is a YouTuber with over 1 million subscribers, and he is verified. That alone definitely sets him apart from other channels who do this. I've seen quite a few live streams in my recommended claiming to be playing with people that they're obviously not. The whole thing is just like bombed, and the channels never really have that much traction. However, Shaz's channel is different. He's verified, and he has over 1 million subscribers. This means that people that are casually entering his live stream might actually believe what is happening. They might actually believe that he's playing with Dream, George, Sapnap, and MrBeast. If the channel had 2 subscribers or 5 or whatever, even 1,000 or something, I think people would be quite a bit more skeptical. But since he is verified and has over 1 million subscribers, there's actually quite a few people who fall for it. I'm sitting here and I've been reading the comments, and besides from the bots, the bots in the comment section, there's actually a few people who are actually believing this, which is where the issue arises. Shaz, I think you're going to watch this video, so I think I'm just going to speak directly to you. In my last video, I basically said, you can go ahead with the clickbait. I really don't care if the content is deemed, not good, such as the breaking bedrock for 24 hours or whatever, because that stuff is kind of harmless. It's really not an issue, in my opinion. I'm going to reiterate my points I made in my last one because I still think that they stand, and it kind of seems like you listened to them but then ignored them, so I'm going to say them once again. It is not good to impersonate anyone. Yeah, I know it's a Minecraft. I know it's a Minecraft avatar, but I don't see anywhere in your description saying that these aren't actually the characters being played. Nowhere in the title, nowhere in the video. I know it might seem obvious to you and me that, this is fake, but you're a verified channel, you have 1 million subscribers, and quite a few people who watch Minecraft and watch Dream and Sapnap are very young, and they will believe this. I'm sure that there's probably a few people watching my video right now that did believe this, and this is where the issue arises that I brought up last time. You just can't impersonate people at the end of the day. You can't say, I am playing with Dream, and then not actually play with Dream. Or no, not even not actually play with Dream. That would be clickbait, and I'd say that's annoying, but that's okay. But to pretend to play with Dream, If, for example, if someone made a video saying OMG playing on the Dream SMP and it was very obvious that they weren't, either it was a very clear joke, which this stream is not, or it was a parody and marked accordingly, even if it wasn't marked in the title or the thumbnail, it was marked in the beginning of the video or in the description where it was clearly a parody, those things obviously we can let slide. However, this is different. The problem is plenty of people right now think that Sapnap, George, Dream, and MrBeast are actually here. They're actually in this live stream. And this is a huge liability for these creators, and I've said this in the past before. If he has convinced enough people that that is actually Dream in his live stream, he could theoretically make this Dream say or do whatever he wants, and then the people watching will actually think it's Dream. That is a huge liability. And also, just generally, you don't want to impersonate people. That's not a good thing. Shaz, I don't think you're necessarily a bad guy. I think your practices on YouTube right now, they aren't the best, but I think you could definitely fix that. You probably seem like a good guy. You know, you're probably, you have friends, you hang out with them, and you're probably a normal dude, and you kind of just do YouTube for the money, which, fair enough. I have ads in this video, too. I do it for a lot more than the money, but I'm not going to come after you for doing it for the money. There are channels, like Watch Mojo or stuff, which, they're corporations, they make videos, they make content. It's subjective, they do it for the money. I will never say that something is wrong because people want a monetary gain out of it. However, at least go about it without impersonating people. I will actually say that the mining bedrock for 24 hours, I will totally let slide. A lot of people still think it's bad content, but I'm not going to come after you for something that's this kind of harmless bad content. I personally believe that this is harmful bad content, pretending that you're playing with people that you're not. If anything, so there's a few paths that I might suggest you take. One, go back to the other subjectively trash live streams of like Breaking Bedrock. I'm not going to watch it. Most people aren't going to watch it. But you'll probably still get some viewers, and at least you're not impersonating anyone. Second option is change or put somewhere in the description that this is a parody, that this is scripted, that George, Dream, Sapnap, and MrBeast are not actually in the video. I think that is very important. I don't care if you put it in the title. I know you won't get as many clicks there. Maybe in the description. Please don't be hidden in the description. Make it at least in the first couple lines. That's all I ask. Or somewhere in the video saying that this is a parody, this is a skit or something, and that Dream, Sapnap, and George are not actually in the videos. Those are the two paths I think you should take. Right now, I think this is a collision course for disaster. I think much larger channels than me are noticing that a 1 million subscriber channel that is verified is pretending or impersonating for really large creators. Shaz, this is almost for your for you to do better in the future. I would say stop this now and change your behavior. I think continue making bad videos. I don't care. If you're in it for the money, that's okay. I'm not gonna fault you for that. But this is gonna get a lot worse because more people will see this video, and then those people, maybe some big creators see it. Maybe they'll reach out to someone. Maybe a bigger creator will make a video on this. This is going to snowball. I'm telling you, this is actually going to snowball. So I would just say, take one of the two paths I suggested. One, go back to the other bad content, subjectively bad content, but that's okay. I'm not going to come after you for that. Break bedrock for 24 hours. 1 like equals faster. I know that's not true, but I don't really care at that point. Or make it very clear that this video is a skit. It's a skit. That's very loose definition of skit. This is just... look, I'm not going to come after you for the content. I don't really care. But at least say that they're not actually in the video. I said this last time, and you did not do it, so I'm now giving you two very clear paths that you can follow. You can keep this up if you make it clear it's not them, or do something else clickbaity that isn't involving creators that you're not actually playing with. I'm just saying, dude. I've heard some things going around. I've heard some bigger channels mention it before. They've not made videos on it, but things will probably take a turn for the worst. Bigger names that have much bigger influence than me will probably begin to cover this, and this will become a much bigger issue for your channel in the long term. So fix your behavior now. I gave you two very reasonable paths. I'm not asking you to make good content, because you could say my content is bad. I'm not going to come after you for that. I'm not asking you to do anything major at all. So either go one of those two ways. Trust me, I'm saving you in the long run here. So you don't seem like a bad guy. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt that you're just not seeing the harm in the content that I'm seeing and that a lot of other people are seeing. So I think that maybe you just didn't hear it well enough in my first video, or maybe the fact that I have double the subscribers I had before will maybe make my points a bit clearer. I don't really know. At the end of the day, there's a lot of harm in the content you're making now, and there could be very, very small tweaks, either changing the content slightly or making tweaks in your description that I think would make the content, still pretty bad, but harmless. I don't care if you make bad videos as long as they're harmless, because bad is subjective. I think harmless is a little less subjective here. So that's all I want to say in today's video. Anyways, guys, if you made it this far into the video, I'm going to ask you to comment door down below. One of these days, I will switch it up. I will ask you to say something that isn't door. So before you just comment door and not finish the video, if you're actually going to consistently watch my videos, you got to watch it to the end. Always feel free to comment door, but I might trick you guys out one day. But anyways, if you made it this far into the video, make sure to comment door down below. I just like to see who makes it this far. It's fun to see. Finally, make sure that you are both joined my Discord server, linked in description, and also follow my Twitter at ConnorPugs. I'm pretty active on both of those places, and if for some reason I want to give you an update, or either that I can't give on YouTube, or really if you ever want to interact with me, those are probably the two best places. So if you have video ideas or just want to ask me questions or something, go to those two places, Twitter DMs or at me on Discord. You can ping me. I don't really care. I'm not a guy who cares that much about that stuff. But anyways, guys, I really do appreciate you watching. It does mean a lot to me. Something I've been doing at the end of my videos has been thanking the silent viewers as well as the people who comment. If you don't know, I'm really active in my comment section. I actually have gotten into this routine where I make a video, play some games with friends, go to bed, and then wake up, post my video, and sit there for 2 to 3 hours with some videos playing in the background, drinking my coffee, and just sitting there replying to comments, hearting to them and replying to about a third in the first couple minutes, or the first hour or so. And I think that, there's a lot of people who watch my videos who just don't comment, the silent viewers. I know this because I'm a silent viewer of almost every channel I like, and I just want to say at the end of my videos that I also appreciate you, because I think the people who comment definitely know that I appreciate them by the way I interact with them as much as I can. But at the end of the day, if you're a silent viewer, I just can't interact with you, and I think it's important for me to say thank you. Just thank you again for watching. And obviously, thank you to the people who comment too. I think I give you enough love in the comment section down below, or at least I do my best. If you comment at 2 in the morning, I don't think I'm going to get back to it. But if you comment the first hour of the video, there's a good shot I'll get to it. Finally, if you want to keep helping me out, literally binge watch my videos. If you see any videos on the sidebar that seem interesting, or in the cards or description, or on my channel, just go ahead and click on them. YouTube likes it when you do that, so I do appreciate it. Anyways, guys, once again, just thanks for watching. Let me know if you're going to binge my videos. Follow me on Twitter and leave a like in the video. And I am out. Peace.